Saucy statue.
Oh my god. I think the emoticons represent Gromit.
Oh! Ooh! Have you been inside Gromit's house?
Oh my god, he's got a little picture of Wallace. Oh, he's got a picture of the two of them in there. That's so cute. If you've hit a sticky wicket, on comes red for some googly pace.
What are you saying, Wallace?
Pond go sign gnome. Pond gnome go sign. What?
Pond go...
That's what it says, right?
Yeah, flip! Hey!
The Knitomatic. Oh, poor Knitomatic's in a right angle. There's not, spelled with a K, a moment to lose, Gromit. Deploy Washlad to the basement and let's get everything woolly clean. Winking emoji.
Woolly. Alright, we're off to the basement.
To the basement.
To the basement, Gromit. Got a good intro again.
Hello, lovely people. We're back, and today we're in Wallace and Gromit's basement. The Knitomatic's gone squiffy. God, it's fucking huge. And we're going to clean it up. Oh, it's Power Wash Simulator, by the way. Oh, Wallace message. Lummy, Gromit. Wash lads clean out of the blocks again. I'd best have a word in the shell, like. Okay, he's going to send a new command, I think.
Alright, where are we starting? You're going to start in that corner?
Yeah, I'm just starting where I started, if you know what I mean. Command! Please spruce up basement and give Knitomatic a makeover. Okay, thanks, Wallace. We're on it.
I'm going to start... I don't know, I haven't started. I'm going to start underneath you, just so that...
I feel like this is a little corner, so it makes sense for me to start here, you know?
Yeah, it makes sense that I clean kind of in the same general area, but off-centered. Of the DLC for Power Wash Simulator, this is pretty good so far. Nice spaces, not too big, not too small. Lots of interesting things in each of them so far.
Yes, lovely Easter eggs.
Yeah.
Moving train, always a good bonus.
Yeah. Something moved in each of them so far. With the
yeah, there's been an interactive in both of them.
So we'll have to keep an eye out for this one. There seems to be one here as well.
Yeah, maybe something to do with the Knitomatic, if I was to guess.
Yeah, the what you call it, the Shrek Power Wash Simulator was very disappointing.
Oh yeah, I haven't tried that one because you said it was disappointing.
The levels were all varied, but also not massively interesting.
No.
So it turns into a slog a bit.
Well, that's a shame.
Some of the sections were kind of okay, but most of the levels are just like, you're cleaning all of Shrek's swamp, and that's a good one. The other one's like, you're cleaning all of the what's it called? The city in the first one.
Yeah, Farquaad's little city. Yeah, can't remember.
Yeah, you're cleaning all of that, and then there's one where you're cleaning where the dragons hoard, and that level just I gave up. It was just painful.
Oh,
so
God.
big, so fiddly.
Yeah,
nope.
Sometimes there's an annoying. God. Sometimes there's annoying bits.
The goal to a perfect power wash is big enough that there's interesting things to find.
I fell.
But manageable enough that you could feel progress fairly quickly. So like you get a section done.
Like the playground one in the main campaign is like fun to start because it's a playground and it's playground things. But it's so big with so many little bits that it's just like too much. When you've spent like half an hour just cleaning a piece of ground, it's like, nah, I need a break.
Yeah, the skate park has a similar problem. It's just a lot of stuff.
That's very cute. These are some rainbowy footprints.
Oh, footprints?
Coming from the Knitomatic.
Yeah, but whose footprints are they?
Bum bum bum.
Is Feathers McGraw going to show up?
I love Feathers McGraw. How do they get so much expression out of a character that just has two round beads for eyes? It's amazing.
It's because they're beads, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's just so impressive. How do they make him look so evil? It's so good.
Because, let's be honest, penguins would look evil if you didn't see them actually moving, like...
It depends on the species of penguin, I think, but I know what you mean.
Like, if you only ever saw still images of penguins, you never saw them actually in movement, you might actually be scared of them. Like, emperor penguins in particular.
Yeah, some of them are pretty cute.
Like puffins, nah, you'll never be scared of a puffin.
No, Puffin's adorable. Ugh. I've got my ping set very loud.
Why does a whole section of Gromit's house just hang over the basement?
I like that you're calling it Gromit's house.
Wallace's house. Well, Gromit probably did. But...
Oh, let's stick with it. Gromit's house.
Getting the two mixed. Yeah, I get the two mixed up so often because Gromit just feels like an old man's name to me. You don't have that, like, where, like, your older relatives, you never really got their real name because you just got told what their nickname was.
What their, like, nickname.
Yeah, so, like, my uncle has always been Uncle TJ. That's all I've ever been told. I don't actually know what his real name is. I think it's Thomas? But
yeah, maybe, like, Thomas James, something like that. I've got, I mean, it never occurred to me to question what, or like consider the fact that my great uncle Bobby's actually called Robert, because the concept of him being Robert is very strange because he's great uncle Bobby.
He's Uncle Bobby.
Yeah,
he's great.
We were talking about that the other day because my friend's dad, my friend who I've known since I was a wee kid, and Matt's dad, both called Bill, and like the idea of either of them being a William is very strange. I think that is partly also a class thing. Because I know another William who is Wills, which is a very, like, posh nickname of... Whereas I feel like Bill is more of, like, a working-class lad kind of name. That's probably not, like, true for everyone, but that seems to be the vibe. And yeah, it's hard to imagine a Bill as a William.
Oh, wait. There's something I can turn on.
Oh.
The auto one.
Oh, it's going! Can turn it off from here, just to be annoying.
I got an achievement for turning it on.
Yeah. And it had a little picture of Shaun the Sheep. Is this a Shaun the Sheep thing that we're, like, not... Auto Washer does make sense as a Shaun the Sheep thing. I also seem to remember there being rainbow sheep in, like, paint-covered rainbow sheep in an episode of Shaun the Sheep.
Yeah, have we just... Is the next episode going to be, like, out of flushed away or something? It was like, wait, have we...
Yeah, we predicted everyone. Man, if there was a little morph, I'd lose my shit. Or angry morph.
There should be, like, a little morph hidden in one of the levels.
Yeah, there should be. I love morph, dude. I feel like because I'm, as you know, about to turn 30. I feel like the nostalgia addiction of my like generation, you know, like people my age, is really rearing its head because all of the like children's TV stuff that I watched as a kid keeps reappearing. The guy there was a TV show called Raven on, I think, CITV, and it was again one of those kids, a bit like Jungle Run or something, where like a bunch of kids go in and it's kind of like you know, Crystal Maze, but for kids, that sort of thing, and they do, like, challenges and whatever. And Raven was, like, it was just, like, this guy and a bunch of kids in the forest, and he wore a cloak and, like, teleported in. And it was all about the warrior's path, and you must follow the warrior's path. And the guy who played Raven has been popping up on my Instagram giving, like, throwback, like, warrior's advice from the Raven TV show. And I just keep seeing stuff from, like, childhood shows of mine. And I'm like, oh, we're all, like, getting into our 30s and starting to become really nostalgic about the children's TV shows we watched.
Yeah, but, like, arguably my generation's already gone through that. So we've had our bit where all our nostalgic things. I mean, that's how stuff like David Hasselhoff, the one who came back in Rogue, is because they got their kind of nostalgia kind of thing. And, you know... The bit in fairness, I like the fact that it's something that only your generation gets, kind of thing. Like it's a show from your childhood.
Yeah.
I don't
There's like
mind that.
there's a kind of almost tribal element to it, isn't it? Like, oh, we understand this, we connect to each other because of this specific memory and enjoyment. Yeah.
The ones I dislike are, I'm hating beating a dead horse with this one, but like it's stuff like Star Wars where it's gone well beyond a single generation thing. So the result is it just doesn't go away.
Yes.
And everybody tries to claim a level of ownership to it, and it's just kind of like there is no ownership to this. It's just there because money.
Yes.
And
yes.
You know, but we're weirdly being told that there should be nostalgic. No, it can't be nostalgic because you never went away.
Yes, that's true. Well, when you really again beat the dead horse of nostalgia, you end up with stuff like Solo, where it's like, haha, we gotta answer all these questions that nobody had and destroy all the mystery of everything. Like, his name's Solo because he was alone, and here's how he got his dice, and you know, I just like.
It's worse than that because it's a franchise, so you cannot, under any circumstance, you can never actually finish things. So you can never actually have the story end. So you can't have like, here it is, the ending of Star Wars. This is how it all comes to conclusion. So instead, you make whole movies about, hey, you know that obscure random thing? Here's a whole movie just about that random thing.
Yeah, or sometimes storylines have ended, and then like somebody else is directing a new story, so they just bring that character back as an army of clones or whatever. And I'm still a bit annoyed about it. But... Oh, hold on, Wallace message. Interrupt my old man ranting. Top work, Wash lad. That dirt is dust. Looking grand down here, ain't it, Gromit? He didn't say that bit. That was me fumbling.
How does Gromit respond?
Happy emoji.
Yay! The dog is happy. I'm happy.
Yay!
But I'm trying to work out what show had an army of clones come back of a major.
Oh, no, Star Wars. I mean Palpatine.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was never really gone. You're like, ugh. But he was over, and that finished off the storyline and tied together all the prophecy stuff, and it was over, and we were happy with that.
Yeah. But,
whatever. It's fine. Old man yells at cloud. I'm over it.
Yeah. Sometimes you get, like, good stories out of it. Like, let's be honest, Rogue One and Andor were basically, like... I remember the plotline to Rogue One was originally a joke in like shows like Robot Chicken and so on, where they do the joke like, why did the Death Star have this one fatal flaw?
Yeah.
And you have people like going like, of course it has to have something like that. You know how expensive it is to build this thing and all that. And now we get a movie where it's like, no, the fatal flaw was intentional. And it's like, and you kind of going like, okay. And then
I mean that was an amazing movie.
It was okay.
I thought it was really good.
I still have issues with Rogue One, but they're really weird issues. I'm not.
You're not allowed to have issues with Rogue One because Matt worked on it.
I think technically I worked on it as well. I think we did the previs.
Oh yeah, you did some previs for it, right?
Yeah, so I'm allowed to hate. I'm allowed to hate. Yeah. I'm allowed to hate on stuff I worked on.
Yeah, that's true.
But no, it's I don't hate on Rogue One. There's things I have to rewatch it, is the honest answer, because there are things about Rogue One I remember I really disliked. And I remember the second time watching it, actually things about this I like, and then Andor did a lot to rebuild goodwill towards that whole plot line. But I'm still sitting there kind of like, I should revisit it sometime when I can be arsed.
Yeah, I mean, there's so much new shit to watch that, like, I say I'm rewatching the entirety of Star Trek Voyager, and I'm on season 5 already. So, I just, like, sometimes it is comforting to go back to an old classic.
I just sometimes pick what I like about older TV shows is pick a random episode and just watch that, and you. I
don't do that. I decide I'm in the mood for the thing, and I will rewatch it from episode 1.
Oof. See, I was in the mood for Voyager a while back as well because you kept talking about it, and I went straight to season. I went straight to season 4, and I picked an episode and I watched a season 4 episode.
Good season.
Yeah, and then I went and I watched a season 5 episode, and then I went back and watched a season 2 episode, and then I was like, that's enough Voyager for. And I
can't do that. No, I commit to the bit. If I'm interested in a thing, I am interested in the thing, and I'm like rereading the whole series from book 1 or whatever, you know.
There are stuff that I watch where if I watch an episode of it, I'll end up watching the whole series. And it could even be a thing where like I'll watch like I want to rewatch this bit again, so I'm going to watch a late episode of it and just a section of it, and then I'll finish that section, and then I'll go watch the whole episode, and then I'll go back to episode 1 and watch back up to that episode, and I'm just like, why did I do that? There's a few shows and movies like that to me where if I watch a bit of it, I know I'm going to end up watching the whole thing.
Yeah, see, I just don't even have the intention of watching a bit of it. I just watch the entire thing.
Yeah. Some of them shows I know that you don't like, so I have to admit there is a movie of a franchise that you don't like.
Fast and Furious?
Nope. More established franchise.
More what? More established.
More established. A lot of man-child fans, they take it far too serious, and the name of it is super silly, and it's a comic book franchise.
Why am I drawing a complete blank here?
Unless I've made a mistake here, because I thought you told me you really disliked this.
What is it?
Batman?
Oh, Batman. Oh, no, I don't particularly dislike it. I'm just not into Batman. I've just never really been into the character. I like 60s Adam West Batman. That's the only Batman I've ever really enjoyed.
Yeah.
Like, I've seen a couple of the movies, and like the more modern movies, and they're fine, but I'm not that into the character. I find him a bit annoying. I hate the super rich, so I think I'm like biased against Bruce Wayne as a character. I find his wealth irritating.
They've done a version now where he's not super rich.
Oh.
They're doing a comic version at the moment where he's not. This is what I actually like about Batman. I think Batman's arguably the perfect franchise in that you can change almost everything about Batman, and it still works as a franchise.
I mean, that's Spider-Man too, right?
Spider-Man is similar, but I think because Batman's been running for longer, they've tested it more. Like they've done more crazy shit with Batman. Like, did you see the Batman where it's basically a kid's cartoon, Christmas cartoon special, where it's Batman's son saves Christmas?
Nope.
So first he ruins Christmas, and then he saves Christmas. It's on Amazon Prime, I think. It's worth watching. It's an animated movie. It's what's his name from The Hangover does the Joker in it. No,
what's his name from The Hangover?
He's the one who does it in a Lego movie. But it's one of everybody who listens to this is going to be nuts to me because it's not I'm blanking on it. It's not Wow.
I'm gonna have to come back here with it.
All right, so I need to alt tab out because I need to get the cast of this because
this is very important.
Yeah, it's called A Merry Little Batman from 2020. So,
Sheep 2?
It's Luke, that's it. I knew it was one of the Wilson brothers, but it wasn't the main. It's Luke Wilson doing the voice of Batman.
Right.
So it's like this weirdly super chilled Batman. It's David Hornsby doing the Joker. The whole plot line is basically it's Damian, Batman's son, wanting to be a superhero like him. But Batman, and he gives him like his first utility belt as a Christmas present.
Oh.
Batman gets super protective. But then he gets sent away on a mission at Christmas, and Damien's left alone, do a Home Alone sequence protecting the house from robbers, and then it just spirals out of control. But it's animated in this really nice 2D animation style, and it is a kid's story through and through, and it's lovely. But that's the thing, it's the fact that you can do this with Batman, and while you'll get the usual backlash from kind of those usual groupings of assholes and things, the majority of the Batman fandom generally goes with this shit, and like you see it with like all the different animated series where they've done, like Batman Brave and the Bold is basically inspired by the classic comics and the Adam West show and everything, and then you have Batman of the Future, which is like, if you want my generation screaming for something to be made, it is more Batman of the Future. That's like young hipster, not
right.
hipster, young trendy Batman. It's the one.
For me, nothing will ever be Batman meets Scooby-Doo.
Oh yeah, Batman meets Scooby-Doo.
That's
the thing, like,
absolute
it's weird.
classic.
It's amazing as a franchise that they could just do this with Batman and nobody massively bats an eyelid at it. And you're right,
Abraham Lincoln
Spider-Man.
never wore a turtleneck sweater. That's good shit.
There's a Scooby-Doo episode where they team up with the ghost of Abraham Lincoln.
There's a Scooby-Doo crossover with everything.
Yeah. There's a
You're
Scooby-Doo
harder
Penn and
pushed to
Teller.
find what there isn't a Scooby-Doo crossover with, which is a reason why Scooby-Doo is brilliant. There's some hilarious book titles here, by the way.
Oh.
Extra Electronics for Dogs, in the style of a Dummies book.
Where are you?
Got White Fang, Famous Bones. The Grime Machine.
Sheep 2.
Sheep 2, yeah. Can't quite see the middle. I need like a stool.
It's the Hounds of the Baskerville. It's Sherlock Holmes.
Something Whites. No, I can't see what that says.
So there's just Volume Tune by Canine Cookery and Far Away from the Muddy Crowd.
Cute.
Yeah. No, I do like the fact that they made a whole series of Scooby-Doo, which is just randomly pairing up with different celebrities or fictional characters.
Well, that was
Like
part of the joy of the Adam West Batman, was like seeing who was going to pop out of the window today on the wall that they climb up. Hold on, message from Wallace. Let's check Washlad's soap supply, Gromit. Can't have him running out sudstonly. And I've mislaid my favourite spanner. Keep an eye out. There's a good dog. I bet we can find his spanner in here.
We can turn on the Knit-O-Matic, by the way.
Yeah, we did that earlier, didn't we?
No, we turned on the washing thing. The Knit-O-Matic's the one in the middle.
Oh! I thought it was the one in the middle that started going.
Oh.
I'm confused.
There you go. Knit-O-Matic's on.
Oh! Look at it go. Is it knitting? Will it knit me something?
Knit me a...
Knit me a
itchy
sweater.
sweater.
Knit me a sweater. Cute. I like that. I like an interactable. There's a right bloody
499.
mess in here.
This one'll take a bit of time, won't it?
Yeah. This is a whole
2-part video.
This is a whole situation. Well, it depends how much interesting stuff we say. Could just
Well,
be
we've
one
had a
video
nice
with a
chat
lot cut
about-
out.
We've a chat about Batman, which I may have upset a large part of the fandom.
It's okay, not that many people watch these videos.
Suddenly this video goes viral. Like, idiot says stupid things about Star Wars and Batman!
Honestly, that would probably be great for this channel, so... the YouTube likes it if you dial up the controversy, unfortunately.
What controversial thing could I say? I'm thinking of things, but I'm just like, no, I don't want to have these conversations.
Nah.
Mean and awkward conversations.
No.
No, but yeah, we're meant to be cuddly. Cuddly day.
We've got to be Wallace and Gromit approved.
Controversial then in terms of Wallace and Gromit. What is the worst Aardman movie /
Tricky. Sort of semi-related. I can tell you what my least favourite Muppets movie is.
Oh, yeah, sure.
The fairly recent, at least in terms of overall Muppets existence, Haunted Mansion was not so good.
Oh, I heard it wasn't good. Yeah,
which is such a shame because what a great IP to be Muppetified, but it just wasn't very good. I mean, it was Gonzo and Rizzo, classic lads, banter, but just not enough.
Yeah, the Muppets has gone quiet lately, hasn't it? I know they've popped up as sort of
Pepe.
like...
Sorry, it was Gonzo and Pepe the King Prawn.
Yeah.
Get that wrong.
Yeah, Rizzo is...
Rizzo's the rat. They do, Christmas Carol together.
Yeah, because that was
Absolute
before Pepe.
belter of a movie.
Yeah. No, do you want controversial opinion?
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen all the Muppets movies.
Fair enough, there's quite a lot now. I don't
Yeah,
think that's that controversial.
I don't even think I've seen the original. I think I've only seen the original in clips.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, there's a lot of movies from the 80s where, because they were such kind of hallmarks of the 80s, you feel like you've seen them, but you're not sure you have or not.
Yeah, like they've just come on TV at some point, but maybe you've never watched the whole thing through.
Or even no, it's even things like because people know the plot so completely and it's parodied so much and stuff. Like for example, I don't know if I've seen E.T. or not.
Oh wow!
I don't know because the plot line of E.T. is so, well known.
Well known, yeah.
The clips of the ending and going across the moon.
Yeah, of course.
Are so prevalent, so common across television. Everything is that I don't even know. Like I know the entire plot line to E.T. I know the controversy of them swapping out the guns for walkie-talkies when they did the re-release. But I do not know if I've seen E.T. and I've never made the effort to watch E.T. and I've been given out to online multiple times that I've never actually felt the need.
Oh, you should never admit that sort of thing on the internet.
Oh yeah, no, there was the thing of where people say, yeah, and I basically I do not know if I've seen E.T. and I keep thinking like I should, and then I'm just like, but it's not available anywhere.
Oh, that surprises
I think it's
me.
Yeah, I have to buy it if I wanted to watch it, and I'm just kind of like.
See, I know I've seen E.T. because it made me, when I was a kid, it made me really cry. Any a film that made me really that I couldn't rewatch because it made me cry, I am confident in my viewing of that. And E.T. was one that I couldn't rewatch. It's not even that sad. Just the ending of E.T. going away just made me sort of devastated.
It's also one of those films where them talk about doing a sequel is just universally good. No, you can't.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Because there has been talk about it. I think did British Power someone did a semi-advert that was a sequel to it where they got the original cast back and E.T. shows up and he's playing with all the electronic devices. Some company did that.
That's kind of cute. E.T. I don't mind a little advert that's a throwback to whatever.
Yeah. And then trying to think. Yeah. So yeah, I cannot say if I've seen E.T. or not.
That's funny.
And it bugs me, and I keep going I should fix this, and then, definitively. But also at the same time, I'm kind of enjoying the Schrodinger's cat of it all. Have I? I know the entire plotline to E.T., but also at the same time, I don't know if I've actually seen E.T. And it's not like I went and read the Wikipedia to E.T. I just know the plotline because
everybody knows the plotline. Yeah.
I mean, I imagine there's someone out there who's never seen Jurassic Park, but probably knows pretty much everything that happens in Jurassic Park because it gets parodied so much.
I bet there's loads of classic films like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't seen The Godfather until a year or so ago, but I knew pretty much everything about it because it's The Godfather, which is part of why I didn't watch it for ages because I just didn't think I needed to.
Up until I was in college, I was the same with Gone with the Wind. Actually, no, I'm going to tell a lie. I knew Gone with the Wind was important in terms of films, and I knew the ending. I didn't know anything else about it. And then my friend had to watch it for a film course, and he did not want to watch it alone, so he forced all of us to sit and watch it together, and I fucking hated it. I am convinced the reason the ending line is so memorable, not the actual ending line where tomorrow's another day, it's the one where it's Clark Gable's the last line where it says, "Thank you, my dear, I don't give a damn." I'm convinced that is so well remembered purely for the fact that a lot of people in the audience probably felt the same way at that point. I was like, God damn it, we are just done here. Yes, I want to leave. Because that's how I related to that line so hard. I was like, I am done. Nope. Out. So Gone to Win sits as that kind of film of that's world famous and the most profitable of all time, and I'm just like, no, I just do not relate to it at all. And then there are films that are they're important to my family, but I find that they're not really big films.
Oh right.
Yeah, Seven Wives for Seven Husbands.
Never heard.
Musical. I thought it was a really big musical. That and Paint Your Wagon, and then I found out both of them were actually flops.
Oh.
And the reason I know them is because my mum loved both of them.
Oh.
So we had them on VHS, and my mum was able to sing the songs. Well, we've watched them multiple times, and I thought these are big films from everyone's childhood sort of things, and then, as you pointed out,
Yeah, see,
you're not alone.
I knew that the films that like my mum and I watched a lot, because we had a lot of just like whatever was in the bargain bin VHS, section of Woolworths or whatever. So like my mum reminded me a little while ago of a version of Snow White, I think it was, that we watched.
Is it the sequel where all the dwarfs are women?
No. It's not a Disney. It's the original story. And the only thing that I remembered about it, which I didn't remember until I saw it, was that the evil stepmother is blonde and has this really bouffant hair, and my mum and I used to call her Bouffant Lady when I was a kid. And I spent ages looking it up, trying to find the right version, because there's a lot of versions of Snow White out there, it turns out.
Yeah.
And it wasn't until I saw this blonde bouffant hair that I was like, oh my god, yeah! That was a really random, sort of Disney knockoff almost. Just miscellaneous animated film. Oh, Wallace message. Crisis averted, Gromit. Spanner located behind left ear. Who'd have thought it? Oh, Wallace.
Oh, we're not going to find the spanner.
No, I thought that was maybe a thing we could discover. But it was behind his ear. What a clown. Gromit says annoyed face.
There is actually a Hanna-Barbera animated, unofficial sequel, Disney sequel. It's not made by Disney, made by Hanna-Barbera, which was a sequel thing where it was, instead of the 7 dwarfs, it was 7 female dwarfs. Right. They all had magic powers related to making plants grow and stuff like that.
Cute.
So that's an obscure Snow White related knockoff thing.
Yeah, well, I found loads when I was looking it up. Just not this one, not this one, not this one. I guess fairy stories, especially if there's a popular Disney movie that they can rip off.
Yeah, well, it's the whole thing that you can't copyright it because.
Yeah, exactly.
In the thing, it's that thing. It's that same thing as where they keep trying to bring back old TV shows from the 50s and stuff because. So you get stuff what was the one Johnny Depp was in it as a the Lone Ranger and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
And they made a movie about the Brady Bunch and things. And, we get constant Robin Hood movies every now. In fact, I think we're doing a new Robin Hood movie at some point soon, isn't it? Because it's been a while. We've had a few TV shows, but we haven't had a new Robin Hood movie.
I was all into the Disney Robin Hood.
Not the Kevin Costner one?
No. It was Furry awakening time for me.
Hey!
Both Robin Hood and Maid Marian was super cute faces.
Oh yeah.
They made them so cute.
Oh yeah, far too cute.
I feel like every time we do a power wash, a furry thing comes up in some capacity.
Are you sure it's just not every time we talk in general?
Yeah, I was going to say, maybe it's just when we're given the space to talk for this long, it's inevitable.
Because you can say furry things to me and I'm not going to suddenly freak out going furries, no! I mean, I still find it amazing that one of the most secure ways online in terms of making money is to just be an artist who does furry artwork, because them furries, they got money.
Why is it such a why is there money? Is it just coincidence, or is there some sort of conspiracy in that?
I think it's just because here's the for example, yes, I don't think it's just furries. I think furries is just a funny way of doing it. But I think there is money to be made in targeting a market that is very confident on what they like.
I suppose so.
So it's very easy if you're a furry, and this is not from personal experience or anything, but if you are a furry,
yeah,
it's very easy to go to an art and say what you like. Are you spraying me?
Not on purpose. You're just sort of in the way of my spraying.
Yeah, it's very easy as a furry to go to an artist and say what you like and what you want,
Mm.
and because you're out and out, admitting to furry, you're not going to be embarrassed by it or anything. It's the same thing where like you got people who are like really big into their D&D and stuff. There's money to be made there doing a lot of D&D OCs and stuff.
Yeah, I guess so.
You're committed to it. Can't believe I've just put furries and D&D OCs into the same category, but
but anybody who's committed enough to a thing to get like artwork and stuff, I guess.
Yeah. But the thing about furries is you're really committed if you're admitting to be a furry.
Yes, true. There's a level of confidence to it, I suppose.